dear students. I hope all of you are fit and fine. The pre-half yearly unit test is knocking at the door, so we should be prepared very well. We should prepare ourselves very well for the exam. We have successfully completed our syllabus and all the revision is almost done. The remaining chapters which need to be revised, the pronouns and the personal pronouns, number, gender and case, don't worry, they will be revised today. Okay, we will complete the revision today. So let's begin the discussion. Another thing you will find in today's worksheet, I have provided a section in which you have to choose your section alpha, gamma, beta or delta in which you read in, right? So that section will be there in the pre-half yearly unit test worksheet. So for your practice, I provided that in today's worksheet, so it will be easier for you to understand during the exam. Okay, you have to choose that is a required thing. Okay, now let's start our discussion with the chapter pronouns. Okay, pronoun. What is a pronoun? A pronoun is a part of speech that replaces a noun, that we use in the place of a noun. Why? Because if we use a noun again and again in every sentence, it sounds very strange, it sounds very silly, right? Ram is a good boy. Ram scores very well in every exam. Ram goes to school every day. Ram, Ram, Ram. If we continuously say the same noun in every sentence, it sounds very silly, very awkward. That is why the pronoun is there to help. Okay, we can use the pronoun in place of any noun and it successfully refers to that noun. And the sentence sounds more pleasant, right? The sentence sounds proper. Okay, see, a pronoun is a word used in the place of a noun, and I already have discussed the examples in the previous class and today also. Now we have to go through 7 kinds of pronoun, but before that I want to say pronoun, the part of speech pronoun, it replaces a noun, whereas an adjective, that is also a part of speech. What does an adjective do? An adjective actually qualifies a noun. We generally place the adjectives just before the noun generally, and what do the adjectives do? They qualify the noun. Okay, but a pronoun replaces a noun. Why am I saying this difference? Because throughout the chapter you will obviously read about pronoun, but at the same time you have to know the technique. In this chapter you will learn, you have already learned, okay, we are revising things, you have already learned the techniques techniques to differentiate a pronoun from an adjective. So that is why it is necessary to know what an adjective is. An adjective qualifies a noun, whereas a pronoun replaces a noun. Okay, so there are 7 types of pronoun. The first one, personal pronoun. What is a personal pronoun? A pronoun that stands for a person or thing is called personal pronoun, and you will find 3 persons of personal pronoun: first person, second person and third person. First person, and there is a box has been given, a box has been provided which indicates everything very beautifully, which sums up everything, the first person singular number, first person plural number of personal pronoun beautifully. Like, I love to eat cake, the pronoun I, it is in first person singular number. It is a personal pronoun that is in first person singular number, and its plural will be we. See, you can see everything, you can find everything written in your book in a very compact way. Okay, and you have to remember, as a pronoun replaces a noun, a pronoun should have all the characteristics, most of the characteristics that a noun has. So it also indicates the gender of the person, or in case of things, the neuter gender or the common gender, it indicates the gender, such as I, you, he, him. They, all of them, they indicate genders. Like I, it can indicate both masculine and feminine gender, but he, third person singular number personal pronoun, he indicates masculine gender only, whereas she indicates feminine gender only. But the plural form of he and she, what is that? They can indicate both masculine and feminine. So you have to memorize. Again, the personal pronoun it indicates neuter gender. See, they, them, theirs, these things, they indicate feminine, masculine and neuter gender. But it, particularly it, the singular form of personal pronoun, third person singular form it indicates only neuter gender. But the plural forms, they indicate, the third person plural forms, they indicate masculine, feminine and neuter gender. Okay, you have to memorize these things. Like if I say it is a table, here it is a pronoun and it indicates a neuter gender. But if I say they are playing football, they is the plural form of it. But here they can indicate both masculine and feminine gender. Okay. Now the next, what is an antecedent? This one is also important. An antecedent is the noun which is being replaced by a pronoun. See, you should talk to the boys, they need your help. You should talk to Renu, she needs your help. Both Renu and she, they are singular number and feminine gender. Obviously, the pronoun will follow the number and gender of the noun that is being replaced by that pronoun. The noun which a pronoun stands for is called antecedent. So, when an antecedent means a noun is getting replaced by a pronoun, obviously the pronoun will follow the number and gender of that noun. This is very obvious. You cannot use the pronoun they for a singular person. Like Renuka is a nice girl. They score very well. You cannot say that. Renuka is in singular number. It is in Renuka indicates feminine gender. So you have to use singular and feminine gender pronoun like she. Okay, so that is what I am trying to say. An antecedent is nothing but the noun that is being replaced by a pronoun. Okay, now next one, the personal pronoun it. The personal pronoun it is used to refer to an animal, a thing or a child. It is often used as an empty or meaningless subject with expressions that refer to time, weather, temperature or distance. Obviously, it is 10 o'clock. We generally say it is 10 o'clock. Okay, and it is here in this sentence, in this particular sentence, the word it has been used as the subject. It is 10 o'clock and we are adding some other words to express our thoughts in order to make a sentence here. Okay, so it is used for an animal, a thing or a child, or used as an empty subject also. Like in this particular sentence, it is 10 o'clock. It has been used as an empty subject. Okay, it rained heavily last evening. Here also you can see it rained heavily last evening. It means here also it has been used as an empty subject. Now next one, what is that? Demonstrative pronoun. What is a demonstrative pronoun? A demonstrative pronoun, the name itself suggests the demonstration purpose. For demonstration purpose we use that. A demonstrative pronoun is used to point out the object or objects which it refers to. But here we have to learn how to differentiate a demonstrative pronoun from a demonstrative adjective. If I say this is a tree, okay, with the word this I am referring to a tree. This is a demonstrative pronoun. But if I say this book is mine, so this book, here also you are demonstrating something, you are referring to an object, the book, but this book, the word this has been placed just before the noun book. And in this particular sentence, the word this is qualifying the noun book. When you will find that this a word has been used before the noun which is qualifying the noun, not replacing it, be very sure that it is not a pronoun, it is an adjective that is qualifying the noun in that sentence. So this book is mine. In this particular sentence, the word this is qualifying the noun book. And generally we place the adjectives just before the noun. See, this book. Book is a noun and we have placed the word this just before that noun. So you have to be very sure that in this particular sentence this is not a demonstrative pronoun, rather a demonstrative adjective. But this is a nice phone. Okay, this is a nice phone. This is a very nice phone, or this is a very nice bag. Here you can't find any noun after the word this. So in this particular sentence you have used the word this as a pronoun. So this is the trick how you have to differentiate a pronoun from an adjective. Okay. So next one. See, it is mentioned in our book also. We should remember that an adjective is usually placed just before the noun. It qualifies a pronoun, replaces a noun. Next one, interrogative pronoun. Again the name itself suggests it sets a question. An interrogative pronoun is used to ask a question. For example, what is your name? Who are you? This type of WH word, question words, when they are used as pronoun, we call them interrogative pronouns. Okay. Again the same thing, the difference between interrogative pronoun and the interrogative adjective. See, which train is late? If I ask which train is late, you can see there is the question word which, but after which you can find a noun train. So when a word is placed just before a noun and is qualifying that noun, be very sure what is that? That is an adjective, not a pronoun, because a pronoun doesn't qualify a noun. A pronoun replaces a noun. Okay, so which train is late, in this type of sentences where you can find a noun after the WH word, be very sure that it is an interrogative adjective. But what is your plan today? In this sentence, you cannot find any noun after the question word what. So be very sure that in this sentence it is not an adjective, rather an interrogative pronoun. So you have to find if there is any noun after the word which you are trying to understand whether it is a pronoun or an adjective. If there is a noun after it and that noun is being qualified by it, then obviously that is an adjective. But if there is no noun after that word, it is obviously a pronoun. So the next one is reflexive pronoun. So we have already read reflexive and emphasizing pronoun. We can be confused in this point, but we will read them simultaneously again, revise them simultaneously, so that all the confusions get clarified. Reflexive pronouns and emphasizing pronouns. The words are same, but the purpose is different. The purpose they serve, that is different. Those are different. Okay. In reflexive pronoun, see, I hurt myself. Whom did I hurt? I hurt myself. You are getting the answer myself when you put forward a question with the word whom. But if I say I myself did it, whom did I do? Are you getting any answer? No. I am just saying I myself did it. I mean, I is the subject here and the subject himself has done something. I am implying this thing only. I myself did it. I am not saying that I hurt, but in the sentence I hurt myself, if you put forward a question, whom did I hurt? You will get the answer myself as the answer. So, when you are going to get an answer of the question whom, that is a reflexive pronoun. But when the pronoun is just emphasizing the fact that yes, the subject himself or herself has done something, then it is an emphasizing pronoun, because it is emphasizing the fact that the subject himself or herself or itself has done something. Okay, but in case of reflexive pronoun, when the pronouns like myself, yourself, himself, when used as the receiver of an action are called reflexive pronoun. In case of reflexive pronoun, the action is done by the subject, and the reflexive pronoun, it is the receiver of that action. The action is done on that pronoun. That is why you are going to get the answer of the question whom. I blamed myself. Whom did I blame? The subject here is I. The action is blamed and the receiver of that action is myself. That is why it is a reflexive pronoun. But I myself blamed someone. Here the myself, the word myself, it is putting emphasis on the fact that yes, I did it, no one else. So when the pronoun is used to put emphasis on this fact that the subject has done something, then it is the emphasizing pronoun. And in case of emphasizing pronoun, you are not going to get any answer if you put forward a question with whom. You are going to get an answer only in the case of reflexive pronoun, and put forward the question only with whom, nothing else. W-H-O-M, whom, nothing else. Okay. Now next one, possessive pronouns. Obviously they indicate the position as the name itself suggests, but again the difference between adjective and pronoun is also here. You have to find out the same thing, whether it is used just before a noun or not. If it is used before a noun, like this is my pen, it is indicating ownership, that this pen is belongs to me, this pen belongs to me. It is also indicating ownership, the word mine. But my pen, the noun pen, is placed just after the word mine. So the word mine is qualifying the noun pen. So here it is an adjective, and as it is showing ownership, possession, it is a possessive adjective. But this pen is mine. The word mine. Can you find any noun after that word mine? No. So it is a pronoun because it is not qualifying any noun. Okay, so this one also is indicating the possession or the ownership, and in this particular sentence, this pen is mine. You cannot find any word, any noun actually after the word mine. So here mine is a possessive pronoun. Okay. Next one, relative pronouns. A relative pronoun relates a noun to a group of words that follow. Where is the man who gave you this news? See the word who. Whom does the word who refer to here? The man. Man is the noun which is related with the group of words gave you this news with the help of the pronoun who. That is why, as it is relating a noun with a group of words that follows, that is why the name is relative pronoun, because it is doing the work of relating a noun with a group of words. Okay. And joining sentences with the help of relative pronoun is very important. I provided some there are quite a lot of worksheets provided in your book. Besides, I provided some worksheets, I think, in the study material when I taught the chapter for the first time. I hope you have practiced those things. Okay, this is an important question. Now, there are the relative pronouns who, that, which. You need to remember some things. Who, the relative pronoun who is used only with human beings, whereas which can be used only in case of only with the non-living things, but that can be used in both cases, both with human beings, both with non-human things. Okay, so who goes with human beings, which goes with non-living things, and I mean things. Okay, things, and that can go with both of them. Got it? This is an important thing to remember. Okay. Next, I think the pronoun. Next, I think we will go to personal pronouns, number, gender, and case. This is really a very easy chapter. You just need to go through the chapters. You need to understand the things properly. Then it will be easy. Any chapter, it will be easy. You need to understand. Just don't memorize. Okay, you need to understand at first. See, as I said, a noun is replaced by a pronoun. I mean, the work that a pronoun does is to replace a noun. So, a replacing word or a pronoun should have the most of the criteria, most of the features of a noun, like number, gender, case. Those are the things that we are going to read about the personal pronouns. See, first person, second person, third person, we already had an idea about this in the previous chapter of pronoun. Now we will learn singular number and plural number. Obviously, when it is in number 1, that is singular number. When more than one, plural number. Now, gender, masculine, feminine, neuter, common. You see, I, me, mine, we, us, ours, you, yours. All these pronouns, personal pronouns, they can indicate both masculine and feminine gender. Okay, the most interesting, the best thing is that in your book everything has been provided inside a box and everything is written in a very clear way. You know, it is very easy to understand everything if you go through the book properly. After and obviously I will be there if you face any type of confusion. I was there and I will be. Okay, see, he, him, his, they always indicate masculine gender, whereas she, her, hers, they always indicate feminine gender. Then it, what did we learn? It indicates neuter gender only, but sometimes we indicate small children, animals with this pronoun. Sometimes we say, "Na, I have a dog. It barks a lot." So here, the dog is not a non-living thing. It is a living being. But we generally indicate the small children, the animals with the pronoun it, with the personal pronoun it. And the plural form, they, them, theirs, they indicate all genders, all the genders, as I said in the previous chapter. Now something new, case. Case we discussed. There are 3 types of case about personal pronouns. We read that: nominative case, accusative case, and possessive case. What is nominative case? When a pronoun is used as a subject in any sentence, we say that the pronoun is in nominative case. And when it is used as an object, we say that it is in accusative case. And the possessive case is the easiest one because it indicates possession. to go there. Here the pronoun I. This is the subject of this sentence. This has been used as a subject. So this is in the pronoun I in this particular sentence is in nominative case. He scolded me. Here the pronoun he. He has been used as a subject. That is why it is in nominative case. But he scolded me. Here me is the object. Me is the pronoun that has been used as the object. That is why me is in accusative case. This pen is mine, as I said. This book is mine. In this sentence, mine indicates the possession, right? The ownership. So the word, the pronoun mine, the personal pronoun mine is in which case? Possessive case. Okay. If we use a personal pronoun as the object of a preposition, we must use its accusative or objective form. Send this letter to me. Send the letter to me. We are placing the pronoun me after the preposition to. We cannot say send the letter to I. We always need to use the accusative form of a pronoun when it is used after a preposition. Okay, remember this. When it is used after a preposition, the pronoun should be in its accusative case, not in nominative case or possessive case. Okay, so that's it. There is nothing else. And another thing, yes, we don't have a possessive form for the personal pronoun it. Okay, it is used as a possessive adjective but not a possessive pronoun. You should remember that. I have discussed that in the previous classes. Okay, now I want to discuss the answers of the worksheet. Okay, the worksheet of the previous day and the worksheet of today also, because during live class it will not be possible to discuss all the answers of the worksheet. That is why today I am going to discuss the answers of today's worksheet also before you submit that. I would suggest you, if you have not, anyone of you, if you have not submitted the worksheet, then see this part of the video, the remaining part of the video later after submitting the worksheet. Okay. So now at first I will discuss the answers of the previous worksheet at first. The revision worksheet number 3. I love this book. In this sentence, the pronoun is I. Only I is the pronoun here, not this, because this, the pronoun this, I love this book, you can see there is a noun book after the word this. So here this is a demonstrative adjective, not a pronoun. So in this sentence, I is the pronoun. We should always control our anger. The word anger is an abstract noun. Obviously we cannot see anger, we cannot touch anger. Anger is the name of a feeling. Okay, let me help you. In this sentence, me is in accusative case. Me is always in accusative case. If you read the book properly, you will come to know that me is the form of the pronoun in accusative case. The full sentence is you let me help you. But in this type of sentences, the subject is generally hidden. That is why let me help you. Me is in accusative case. You yourself are responsible for this trouble. Make it plural. You yourselves are responsible for these troubles. When you are asked to make a sentence, a whole sentence plural, you need to find out which nouns and pronouns can be made plural, and the other changes can also be there depending on the other changes. Okay, see, if I say I am going to school, or I am going, if I want to make it plural, it will be we are going. I will become we, and the verb changes because with we cannot take the verb am or is or anything. The verb also needs to be changed. So other necessary changes can be there. You have practiced these things in worksheets also, so I think you you are acquainted with these things. An unseen composition, number 5, an unseen composition should have 3 paragraphs. Yes, the introductory one, the introductory paragraph, the main body and the conclusion. She is, so it is true. Number 6, she is the girl dash helped me a lot. The answer will be both. I think there were the other options were who and that. As I said, who goes with human beings only and that can go with both human beings and non-living, things. So both will be the answer. The plural form of advice, advice. The plural form of advice, it cannot be made plural. It is always used in its singular form only. Number 8, the house is made of stone. Here stone is an uncountable noun. Why? Because in this particular sentence the stone, it suggests, it refers to a building material. It is a material noun and material nouns are always uncountable and are used in the singular form only. Right? The material nouns are used in the singular form only. It cannot be, they are not countable. They are uncountable. A dash of people, the collective noun, crowd or mob. The bag is yours. The pronoun yours is in possessive case. It is indicating possession, it is indicating ownership, so it is in possessive case as I mentioned just some times ago. Next, I have provided, some of you were asked, okay, let me at first discuss the answers of today's worksheet. Number 1, only countable nouns can have both singular number and plural number. Yes, true. This is true. It is her diary. In this sentence, it has been used as a subject, so it is in nominative case. We played really well. Here the pronoun we refers to both. I think this question was about gender, I guess. So here we played really well. It is referring to human beings only. And it can indicate masculine gender also, feminine gender also. So I think this question was about the gender. So the answer will be both. I need to use your computer. Here your is a possessive adjective because after the word your you can get a noun computer. And as I mentioned, whenever you will find a noun that is being qualified by a word that is placed just before it, obviously the word will be an adjective, and in this sentence your is a possessive adjective. Number 5, we should provide an appropriate title as well as a conclusion to an unseen composition. Obviously, heading is important and conclusion also is very important to give the whole writing a completeness. A gaggle of geese. The sender does not need to provide the exact date of writing a letter while writing a friendly letter. Totally false. We need to provide the exact date of writing a letter whenever we are writing one. Right? The dog saw itself in the mirror and started to bark. Here itself is a reflexive pronoun. Whom did the dog see? Itself. So you are getting an answer of the question put forward with whom. So it is a reflexive pronoun. It itself is the receiver of the action in this particular sentence. The action done by the subject, the dog. Number 9, it was I. Okay, this one about number 9, I want to say that in the chapter personal pronouns, number, gender and case, when it was taught for the first time, I provided the answers of the worksheet provided in your book. I provided the answer of the worksheet in the study material. I don't know, somehow I missed to provide the answer of exercise 1 question number 8. The question it was dash who put forward this proposal. Exercise 1, question number 8 of the chapter Personal Pronouns, Number, Gender and Case. Exercise 1, question number 8. It was Dash who put forward this proposal. I don't remember, I don't know why I somehow missed to provide the answer. Okay, I later found it. And I don't remember whether I answered it during the class, I discussed it during the class or not. So it will be, it was I. This is the thing. We sometimes during informal conversation we say it was me, but that is not grammatically correct. Okay. It was I who put forward this proposal. Okay, remember this thing. This is not something that we generally use. It was I, not it was me. It was I who put forward this proposal. I provided a question in today's worksheet, question number 9. It was Dash who had sent the gift. It was I who had sent the gift. Number 10. Hard work is the key to I think inside the bracket there was a word succeed, and I asked you to use the abstract noun formed from the word succeed. It will be success. Hard work is the key to success. Next one. Dash build the pillar of success. In bracket there was failure. You can see the verb is build, not builds. So you have to use the plural form. I think I asked you to use the plural form. Failure is an abstract noun, an exceptional abstract noun that has a plural form. Generally, the abstract nouns do not have any plural form. And this one you will definitely find in your book. But failure is an exceptional abstract noun that has a plural form that takes S at the end when it is made plural. So failures is the pillar, failures build the pillar of success. Next one, I think the question was to transform the form abstract nouns from the words provided in the question paper. Advice, advice, advice is the verb advice, and the abstract noun formed from this word will be advice. They sound same, but the abstract noun, the spelling of the abstract noun will be advice. The verb spells advice, but the noun, the spelling of the abstract noun is advice. This is very important. Okay, this is very important for your examination, upcoming examination. And next one was select. What will be the abstract noun? Selection. Selection will be the abstract noun. Okay, this one also is very important. Please do remember these things. Okay. Number 13. We must mention the subject in a friendly letter. Subject. The point subject is generally included. The subject matter we need to write in generally in formal letter writing, not in friendly letter writing. You will nowhere find the subject mentioned in a friendly letter writing, right? So we must mention the subject in a friendly letter. It is false. Last one. I love to eat cake. I asked you to make the sentence plural. So we love to eat cakes. Okay. I will provide the answers in the study material. Obviously, I have provided. And another thing that I want to mention, some of you had some doubts regarding the composition writing. The previous teacher taught you about composition and I revised the format till I provided in the study material the format. At first you have to give a title, a suitable title, a very catchy, a short, not a lengthy title, a very catchy and short title, and the title should give the reader an idea about the topic that you are going to write about. Okay. Like you are writing about your school and you gave the title My Mother. This is not done. The heading should be related with the topic and the heading should be catchy, the heading should be precise. Okay, next, the body of the composition. It should be divided into 3 paragraphs. At first you have to give an introductory paragraph, introduction. It should not be too lengthy. And the introductory paragraph, from the introductory paragraph, the reader gets an idea about what you are going to read, about what you are going to write in the next stanzas, in the next paragraphs. Okay, not stanza, in the next paragraphs. Next one, the main body, where you have to mention the key points. You have to express with proper expression. You have to mention the key points. You have to elaborate the key points with proper expression. And the last one is, last but not the least, conclusion, which is very important to give your writing a completeness, to summarize the whole topic. A conclusion is really very important, and in case of composition, the word limit for you will be 200 to 250 words. Okay, but in case of composition writing or letter writing, in Google Worksheet you will not be asked to describe anything. Short type questions will come, so I would suggest you to focus on the format and everything right now. Okay, so that's all. I have provided the answers and everything in the study material. Please go through them properly. I suggest you to go through the study materials properly before the examination and study well. And if there is any confusion, we will discuss about those in the live class. Okay, for now, bye bye.